Today I'm going to show you how I make money using scrap wood. This project is simple, easy to do, and it costs around $5 to make, and we sell these wood art pieces between $50 and $75. Hi, I'm Donna, and on our channel we like to show you woodworking projects that we have made and that have sold well for us so you can make and sell them too. Today we're making this wood art of a crow. It's perfect for fall, easy to do, and this will sell well. So I start by going to the scroll saw and cutting out the pieces of my pattern. Our patterns, we do sell our patterns in our Etsy store. The link will be in the description below if you're interested. If not, this applies to any wood art. You could get any pattern or design that you like. I glue it down to the wood, the scrap wood, and then I begin to cut out the pieces. And like I said, this one is super easy. It's only 4 or 5 pieces, easy cuts. This would be a fantastic project for a beginner, for someone who's trying this for the first time. It would be simple enough. You could easily use a jigsaw and cut this out as well. So you can see here, I'm just cutting it out on the scroll saw. I'm using 3/4 inch pine for this, but you could use really any scrap wood that you have. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We're happy to answer them, and we'd love to hear from you. And I also want to let you know we do have a website, ideas2ididit.com, and on there you'll find more in-depth information about our methods and different projects that we do, and some just general information about wood art and woodworking. And if you sign up for our newsletter, we will email you a wood art project for free so you can give it a try if that's something you're interested in. I think most people that do woodwork have a scrap pile and you're always looking for ways to use it, and wood art is a fantastic way to use up that scrap wood and turn it into something that's truly profitable. We have made many designs and they have sold so well for us. We sell just on our local marketplace and it's done extremely well for us, and I know it will do well for you as well. So you'll see here with the wing piece, I am just cutting out a second piece the same shape in a 1/4 inch piece of wood, just to use as a riser to give that some height when I put the piece together, just to give it some interest, because it is quite a simple design. It just gives it a bit of interest. So that's all I'm doing here, is just cutting that out. Okay, so for the crow, this is the crow, and you can see there's the riser, and I shaved off a little bit of the nose just to put it down a bit. But just to add some more detail, Chris is going to chamfer the edges for me, so he'll just show you a bit about the tool.
There it is.
There's the tool, and it basically puts an angle on each of the pieces. So he's going to do that now. It's kind of loud, so we'll try to turn down the volume. Okay, so we have the crow cut out and chamfered. This is going to be super simple. Really simple paint job. Basically going to do black here and here, and I'm going to do a really dark navy here just to get some contrast and sort of a yellowy orange beak. And now when it comes to the riser, I don't need to paint the whole riser. I just need to paint the edges where it will be shown. So whenever I paint these, I'm always thinking of what's going to be shown, and I focus on that as well. And because I'm going to be working with so much black, I am going to paint the nose first. So I'm going with a bit of a mustardy yellow, and then a little hint of the orange in it. And again, you could do this just with stains as well, if you preferred. And so these are just acrylic paints. They're just from the dollar store. You don't need to get anything fancy for this. Okay, so that is the nose piece done. I doubt if that's going to need a second coat. So I'm going to start with the two pieces that are just black. And we'll paint all the sides. And I'll speed this up. And I'm going for a solid black. You could, again, do this as a stain and have the wood grain show through, and that would be great. Okay, so like I said, I'm going for a solid black, but if you did want more of a stain, I'll just show you quickly what it would look like. So you would just put your paint on and then just take a paper towel and wipe it back. And you would be able to see the wood grain, which that's quite pretty too. But I do want solid, so I'm just gonna put a bit more paint on. Okay, so those two pieces are done. Now I'm just going to do the edges of my riser piece. Just so that's done. All right. And now we're going to do the navy piece. So I'm just going to take some navy paint and mix it in with some black. And I want a nice dark color here. I just want it to be slightly different than the bird itself. The body, I should say, but I don't want it to be blue either. So I'm just gonna play around with the color here till I get what I'm looking for. I think we're getting there. And the great thing is with these projects, you can finish them any way you want. You could do stain, you could leave them plain, you could do different paint colors. There's so much creative freedom in these. Okay, so they're the base colors done. Okay, I just realized crows have black beaks, not yellow, so we're gonna paint that. I might put a little bit of the blue in there too, just to keep it a little different. I'm just trying to build some dimension with the colors so it's not just black on black. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I swear I have seen different things with crows with black beak, with yellow beaks, but must be a different kind of bird that I've seen. Or I'm just imagining. All right, so we'll let that dry. So I've glued all the pieces onto the backboard with a frame, and I've just added a stick for him to have somewhere to sit on. This is the finished piece. I hope you like it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider giving it a like or subscribing to the channel. It helps so much. Well, thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.